the atomic bombs on the cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, to remember all the lives lost to nuclear weapons and work together to create a nuclear-free world. My name is Jess Gasper Jr. I'm the newest member of Oregon PSR. I guess that's why they made me the host, right? Rookie duties.
Yeah.
All kidding aside. I'm the president of Oregon Marshallese Community Association, and I will be your host for tonight's program this evening. Sorry about that. Thanks to Portland Taco for starting us off. We will hear from them later on in the program.
Your mic is going.
Let's try that again. Oh, there we go. We'll hear from them later on in the program. So after alternative events in the past 2 years, COVID-19, we are pleased to be able to gather once again, as Portlanders have been since 1962, to mark this solemn occasion and renew our work on nuclear justice. I never thought that I would miss in-person meetings until now. Who misses in-person meetings? Raise your hand. Yeah. So we are so grateful that we are able to be here today. We have a stellar lineup and speakers and performance for you here tonight, as well as opportunity to take action. We also have special guests with us. So I want to acknowledge and thank Japanese Consul Naito Shigahisa for being with us today. Later on, we're also going to have the Marshallese Senator from Utrecht, Senator Hiroshi Yamamura.
Yeah.
From the island of Utrecht Atoll, one of the atolls in the Marshall Islands affected by nuclear weapons. It is now my pleasure to introduce Kathy Sampson Cruce to ground us with land blessing and share her thoughts. Kathy Sampson Cruce, Confederate Tribes of Umatilla Indian Reservation, is an elder champion of the Thin Green Line movement, opposing fossil fuel exports along the Columbia River and from the Pacific Northwest ports. A retired social worker and grandmother, she makes her home between the Oregon coast and I'm gonna try to pronounce this one more time. Nixa, Hawaii? Close, okay. Sounds beautiful, doesn't it? Kathy has delivered eloquent testimonies at dozens of public events opposing expansion of fossil fuel infrastructure in the Columbia Basin and installation of small modular nuclear reactors at the Hanford Reservation. She also serves on the board of Columbia River Keepers. Ladies and gentlemen, Kathy Sampson Cruce.
Yay. You know.
Good evening.
Good evening.
After I speak, I ask that you not clap, that you raise your right hand to the sky so that the Creator may hear the blessings that we have this evening. I'm honored and humbled to be here. I'm going to speak a few words in my language, the Walla Walla language of the Confederate Tribes of the Umatilla Indian Reservation. Go down the big river and you will find us near the Blue Mountains. I in me manaimuma shi cook na shwa pina klausha mechsinwit. I wa wayasuk I katsya pusha. I katsya kathla. I wa wayasuk. My Indian name is Wayasuk. I come from the people of an old family called Yellowbird, Chief Yellowbird, who signed the 1855 treaty. I'm here to just say a few words about land acknowledgement. You can read the city of Portland has done a good job. Oregon Physicians for Social Responsibility has done a good job. The two organizations I'm a part of have done a good job. But tonight I ask you, what is a land acknowledgement? Why do we speak these words now? Because we know that before we were on this land, someone else was here. It wasn't my people. but those people that now live in the Grand Ron tribe, the Chinook tribe, the Cowlitz tribe, the Siletz tribe, all those bands were here. My people came to trade with them, to marry with them, to gather eels with them at the Great Willamette Falls. But I have to ask you, why do we say land acknowledgement? I say we say land acknowledgement because it has a deeper meaning to all of us as humans, a respect for the land, a way to give back when we can to the rightful people who were here first. I say that land acknowledgement for the Walla Walla people encompass thousands of acres, and those acres and acres that were promised along that big river that we call Nichiwanapum, the big river, the Columbia. Whoa, that's not like that word. That big river, which is now polluted to the point where we have the Hanford Reserve, one of the most polluted places on earth. So I stand before you humbly and ask you to think about that. Ask our Creator for the humanity, for all of us, to think about what this Mother Earth is asking us to do. To give peace and love and acknowledgement. Ai, Katsiaya Pusha, ai.